at a dangerous trend on the rise in South Florida.
So-called medical Airbnbs serving as recovery homes for plastic surgery patients. But the problem is many are unlicensed and they go unregulated.
Local 10 investigative reporter Amy Viteri spoke to one woman who says her stay nearly cost her her life.
There's just a regular house, a family house.
They look like any other home in a residential neighborhood. And currently, nothing is stopping one from popping up in yours.
Neighbors will call and complain. You see people coming and going at all hours of day and night, coming in with dressings and bandages, sometimes being rushed to the hospital.
So-called surgical recovery homes.
It's like a medical Airbnb. The concept of a recovery home is to try and provide everything someone would need while they're in that initial stage of recovery.
A search on social media shows several recovery homes here in South Florida, locations not disclosed, offering everything from transportation, meals, and post-operative care for around $200 a night.
Lo que yo he visto es que me hago restaurantes como si estuvieran recién operada, una cosa.
People living on 80th Terrace in Northwest Miami-Dade noticed unusual activity at this house. We saw people leaving with bandages, getting into the back of a minivan, stomach down, and workers coming out with massage tables.
There's a lot of different services that are being offered to these people. None of them are being regulated.
The county says they've received complaints and gone to the home, but have been unable to confirm the activity inside. We met this woman wearing medical scrubs at the house and asked her what's going on here.
No, I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, but is this a business?
No, it's not.
It's
Don't
a
touch
private
me.
residence? Is this being used as a recovery house for surgical patients?
There is no classification for a recovery home in any state legislation or rules or regulations.
According to Dr. Adam Rubenstein, that means no real way to ensure patient safety.
They gave me the phone number and that the guy was going to pick me up right after surgery.
So they didn't even tell you where it was?
No, they didn't tell me where it was. But
This woman named Mia says it was moments before her operation in March when a nurse at New Life Plastic Surgery told her she should go to a particular recovery house. But once she arrived at this home in a Westchester neighborhood, things got scary.
I was throwing up. They didn't want me to call the rescue right away. They actually called the owner, and that's when I found out who was the owner of the place.
She learned the woman running the recovery house was Lisandra Perdomo, the same woman who schedules surgeries at the clinic. She says instead of worrying about her health, people at the house coached her on what to say to paramedics.
To tell them that I was in a friend's house.
But what was happening in this home caught the attention of Miami-Dade police. In August, investigators arrested Perdomo's partner, Jordan Uibana, on 23 counts of running an assisted living facility without a license.
Ask you, you work at a plastic surgery clinic. Based on the allegations, do you think that's a conflict of interest?
The couple had little to say when Uibana bonded out of jail.
They say you didn't have a license.
Stop.
We're talking about people's health.
Police are still investigating this and other cases, but they're also sounding the alarm, saying new state laws are badly needed in order to crack down on illegal and unsafe properties.
Mia agrees. She left the recovery home with severe internal bleeding, needing several surgeries and months in the hospital. She wants others to know more than she did.
There's no laws for these places that you don't even know they exist.
Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.
And these are not isolated incidents. Miami-Dade police are telling us that they have made recent